everyone, Jess here from back to a new Pizza Thursday stream. A new week of Pizza Thursday. And this is the first Thursday of October. Yes, it is the first Thursday of October. Who would have believed that it's already October? I've been very, very busy lately, especially with a lot of amazing Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl content that I am making for y'all, or I'm bringing out, and basically going out to eat this Pizza Thursday, which is actually a change. It's actually a change than that it normally is. Actually going out to eat on Pizza Thursday. Which it is a change. It is a big change. But yeah, hopefully all of y'all been good today. And hopefully I will have enough time to finish this Pizza Thursday before I go out this Pizza Thursday. But yeah, something a little different this Thursday, I can just tell you. This week's edition. That of what it normally is. Which I'm never used to actually going somewhere, a pizza place, and actually eating on Pizza Thursday. I'm not used to. Hello there, my friend. How are you today? And I had to hurry with a SpongeBob review. Again, my main focus lately has been All-Star Brawl, which you may have been seeing with all the videos that I've been releasing. My main focus has mainly been on All-Star Brawl. But how are you today, my friend?
I've been eliminating from insanity. Quickly, we must go. Crash.
And again, like I said, it kind of feels weird this week's edition because I'm actually going out to eat on Pizza Thursday, unlike what I'm to. So it's pretty interesting. And it's crazy how this is the first Pizza Thursday of October, of a new month.
Crash! Quickly, we must go.
And I'm good. Yeah, I love them. And I'm going to see if I can get Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl for my birthday coming up. That'll be a great birthday present. And All-Star Brawl is definitely something that is worth getting. Most definitely. This game is most definitely worth getting. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. It is definitely. If you want to hear it from my mouth, if you want to hear it directly from me, I can just tell you, you have to get this game. On any platform, really. It doesn't matter what platform, as long as you definitely get the game. This is Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is a game that is definitely worth getting. I'm glad I got it. Yeah, this week's edition feels a little weird to me for some reason. Mainly because, again, I'm going out to eat on this week's Pizza Thursday. It's definitely something new that you would expect on Pizza Thursday. So maybe that's why it feels a little different this week's Pizza Thursday. I can just tell you. Afternoon, my friend. How are you today? Hopefully you've been enjoying the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl content that I've been uploading on my channel. It's really fun. I love giving y'all these making these All-Star Brawl videos for y'all. It's so fun. All right. And I don't know if you just tuned in after I said it, but I was saying that this week's Pizza Thursday is a little weird, or a little different, I guess I should say, because instead of normally what I do, I'm actually going out to actually eat on Pizza Thursday, which is something that normally doesn't happen. So it's pretty interesting and not quite used to. Not quite used to what I expect. But I can't believe this is the first Thursday of October. The first Pizza Thursday of October. That's crazy. And hopefully y'all enjoyed yesterday's stream on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 2. Hopefully y'all enjoyed yesterday's stream of the first ever stream on Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. The first ever one. I don't know why, but my fan in my room has been making weird noises when it's on. I don't know why. My fan's just been making weird noises. I really don't know why. Not actually too sure why. Fun fact, in that Crash Bandicoot mod in Friday Night and Funky, the very start of this level is the background in the mod. Oh really? Hi there, my friend. I'm really sad that Rips and Donatello are not. Raphael and Donatello are not in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. One day, yeah, one day I can see them being in it because again, we will get DLC. It's been confirmed. DLC will come in the future. And hey, plenty of characters that they can add to the game. There's definitely loads of characters like Jimmy Neutron, Timmy Turner. Maybe I was my life as a teenage robot that somebody told me. I think a certain YouTuber told me, or I heard their list of I was a teenage robot. Again, there's Tack too. There's definitely lots more characters as potential DLC. And I could definitely see the remain of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I could definitely see them. I enjoyed Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl stream. I'm a very huge fan of Nickelodeon. Nicktoons by Nickelodeon. Same here. That's definitely the main channel I grew up with when I was little. So that's how I definitely enjoy it. But I love Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. It's my favorite Nickelodeon game. It's my favorite Nickelodeon game. And it's worth getting, too. For people that haven't got it, it's worth getting. I could just tell you, it's definitely worth buying of how fun it is. There you go. Yes, Dudley Puppy and Kitty Catswell from Tough Puppy. Please, I would love for them to come because that's one of the shows I grew up with on Nickelodeon, along with, besides SpongeBob. With SpongeBob, that was one of the shows I grew up with when I was little. They would make excellent additions, Tough Puppy and Kitty Catswell.
Mommy, Lily, if the quantum mask has returned,
You know, they would make excellent additions. Yeah, let's not add JoJo Siwa into the game. Yeah, unlike the last time. Because that was out of place, right? That was just out of nowhere. That's definitely out of nowhere.
Once my rift generator is complete, over all of time and space will be within our grasp.
This Saturday, I don't know if y'all knew, will mark 2 months until my birthday. This Saturday, which is the 9th, will mark 2 months until my birthday. Because I will do a special stream celebrating 2 months that we're close to for my birthday.
By my calculations, our enemies are already moving against us, and we will prevail.
Again, I hear a lot of people saying that. I mean, I never watched the My Life as a Teenage Robot. I never watched that, so. But I have heard people talking about they hope that they can add some characters from that show. I have heard people talk about that. I mean, hey, again, there's so many characters from loads of cartoons of Nickelodeon that have a potential chance that can make it in. And it's exciting, too. It's very exciting to think about. I've been playing as Ren and Stimpy a lot lately. Ren and Stimpy, SpongeBob, obviously, Patrick, Lani Lowly, well, Invader Zim, but I call Lani Lowly because, well, Lani and Invader Zim started the same voice actor, but I usually call Invader Zim Lani Lowly when he's not face shifting or being a quantum mask.
So the other masks to close the rifts? Correct. Now my brother Ricardo.
See, Lowly right here is Invader Zim when he's not doing an alien, or when he's not being an alien.
Behold the aforementioned putts. Don't worry.
But when he's doing his second job, being a quantum mask.
This time.
My brother wants to say more Avatar characters. My brother wants to say more Avatar characters. That's what he told me. Or he told me that he hopes to add more Avatar characters. Which I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure the developers will listen to feedback and request for characters. I am pretty sure they will listen to the community and hear what their requests are for it. I've also been playing as Powder Toastman too. Ever since, well, this is the second time I ever seen him in at least a game, but outside of a game as well. Ever since the MLB. Because I always felt that Powder Toastman was a pretty interesting character because it's basically a toast superhero, and I never would have thought it would have been from Ren and Stimpy, just because, again, I never watched that show. Even on my Discord, I told y'all too, or I told some of y'all on my Discord how I've been playing as Ren and Stimpy a lot. Now, Bella, which you, my niece, which you may have seen on the channel, right? You may have seen on the channel. She likes Hey Arnold. She likes Hey Arnold, so I think she would like to know. I told her that Hilga is that her name from Hey Arnold is in the game. She was pretty happy about that. Which is funny how Arnold ain't even in the game, but one of the characters is. That's pretty funny to think about. Yeah, Helga, sorry. That's what I meant, but it's pretty interesting, ain't it? That she's in it, but not Arnold. That's what I find. Yes, Jimmy Neutron Turner. I wonder what their movesets would be too. Like, I always wonder, would Timmy have Cosmo and Wanda as his movesets? I wonder. I always find Ren and Stimpy's one of their movesets to be pretty funny. Because I guess Ren, I guess that's the red one. I guess that's the red character, red skin character. Again, I never watched the show, so I'm not too sure which one is Ren and which one's Stimpy. But I guess that's Ren. Y'all would know better than me of the characters. but I guess that's Ran, the red one, or red skin fur color. But I love how he uses his eyes as one of his attacks. Like, I find that pretty funny. I think y'all gonna like what my plan for the nitro field of this month of Pizza Thursday is gonna be. Y'all are going to like of the thing I got planned for CTR Nitro Field on Pizza Thursday on October of this month. That is going to be exclusively. Holy! I managed to get that gem first try. That gem, I hate so much. That hidden gem, I hate so much because of how hard it is for me to get it. But I got it first try. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I got it first try. I'm telling you, that is one of the hidden gems I do not like. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me. Because, again, I have no experience of which one is which. Like, which one is Ren and which one is Stampy. I have no clue. I thought Ren was the red one and Stampy was the shortest looking rabbit one. That's what I would have thought, but I was close. I mean, I did get a good guess, but it's the other way around, I say. Which I guess it makes sense. Stampy would be the red dog. Which, is he a dog? Or is he supposed to be a dog? I don't know if he's supposed to be a dog or not. I mean, he looks like it. Maybe that's just me. And Ren, the short one, looks like a rabbit. Maybe that's just me. Again, I never watched that, so I have no experience on it. I have no experience on it. And I never knew Powder Toastman was on it until y'all told me. Or one of y'all told me that Powder Toastman's on that show too. Because I thought Powder Toastman was just a weird character that was just random. Not even in an actual show. But it makes sense that it would be in Ren and Stimpy. Again, y'all would definitely be way better of knowing the cartoons that I never watched, that I never even watched. Not really when I was growing up as a little kid, mostly shows that I watched. Y'all would definitely know way more than me. That's what's great about y'all is because y'all help me out with these sort of stuff, with these sort of characters and cartoons that I never have no experience on. In the Ren and Stimpy show, Powder Toastman does his flying truce the sky backwards. This is impossible. But the Flying Dutchman would I did Sorry about that. That butching kind of pronunciation, but again, I definitely can see them adding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, if they added Michelangelo and Leonardo and April, then yeah, I could definitely see them adding the remaining Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Man, that's a handful to say all at one time. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There we go. That can be a handful to say all in one go. Right? That's a handful to say all in one go. What the? No, that's sad. We gotta restart that because now we're not gonna be able to get the perfect relic. That's sad. But don't you think it's crazy that um recently that Hotel Transylvania 4 got a new release date? I mean, it's great that it got a new release date, but January it's still 2022. It's still 2022. It's coming out, but at least the start of next year, the first months of 2022 that it's coming out. But it's a little awkward to release it in January, considering that Halloween is this month and they're now pushing it back until January. I mean, hey, it's Sony we're talking about, Sony Pictures and Amazon. And considering the fact that Sony forgot to give the movie, forgot to even give the movie to Amazon in the first place. Like, how could they forget? How could Sony forget to give the movie to Amazon? How could they forget to do that? I don't get that. Like, I just don't get that. How could a company forget to give another company that they're like a movie that they're gonna stream, just forget to give it to the company to stream it? Like, how could they forget to do that? I have no clue how Sony would forget to even give it to Amazon. Like, I have no clue how they would have forgotten. My favorite character in Nickelodeon also so far is Nigel Thornberry. Oh yeah, thank you for mentioning that. Discord server. I do got a Discord server. Thank you, my friend, for telling them about that. But I definitely got a Discord server. I mean, it's an old Discord server, but hey, I got a Discord server just in case anybody didn't know. It's definitely the best place to have fun and hang out, and basically you can send me information better that comes out, especially with Wumpa League and Spar 4. It's definitely the best place on Discord to send me this information and tell me about this stuff. But thanks once again, my friend, for telling them about that, because I I didn't even think of and telling them that. The weirdest, here's a question I have to say about Ren and Stimpy and Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Their victory animation. I find their victory animation to be so weird. Their victory animation is so weird. I find their animation, their winning animation, to be so weird. Like their dance, their dance that they do. It's just so weird. Like when I first saw that for the first time, I did not know what I was seeing. When I first saw their dance yesterday. Like I had no idea what they were doing. There we go, we did it this time. We got it that time. No deaths. I never heard of wild thornberries before. Ren and Stimpy's dance is called the Happy Happy Joy dance. That's a pretty interesting dance. And it kind of makes sense that it's called that because of them jumping happy and joy. Again, y'all definitely know it way better than me. Right? Y'all definitely know it way better than me. That's so. Y'all definitely would know it way better than me. And see, that's why I'm glad y'all are here, because y'all help me with this stuff. That cartoons that I never don't know what it's from, or at least just in general with these cartoons, that y'all help me out with this. And that's why I'm glad y'all are here. That's definitely why I appreciate and so happy to have y'all. Round time. Roadkill. So, how's y'all's wake been? How's y'all's wake been? Mine's been pretty good. Mine's been very good. This week has been good. Especially with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, me getting it earlier than I originally expected. Because I'm so glad I got it early than originally of when I was supposed to. But that's definitely the exciting thing that happened to me this week. I slept pretty okay last night. I mean, my stomach was killing me last night. Not too sure why, but it was really hurting me last night and kind of kept me awake pretty long time. Sometimes it's just those nights. It's those nights that my stomach would just something doesn't settle with me or something. But pretty much all after that, I had a pretty good night. Oh yeah, the 25th. The 25th is going to be a special Medieval Remake anniversary stream because the Medieval Remake will be 2 years old. The 25th. It will be 2 years old on the 25th, which is crazy how the Medieval Remake came out 2 years ago. That's on a Monday, the last Monday of this month. And next month being the Home Alone Disney Plus movie, which I'm definitely looking forward to watching. Seeing how this new Home Alone movie will turn out. I love that green gem hidden. And thankfully I got Disney Plus. So I'll be able to watch it. I think the only time I last watched Disney Plus was, not counting the Monsters at Work, was I think Luca when I watched that movie. Again, I'm not a TV person. I'm not normally a TV person. I only watch TV when it's either SpongeBob or just shows or movies that I'm excited to see. That's the only time I really watch TV. Yesterday, I have lost my cat. I'm so sorry to hear about that. I'm so sorry to hear about that. I've been having to be careful outside of my house lately because, well, there's been some snakes. I saw some snakes in the water. Man, I hate snakes. But yeah, they were out in my lake. You can tell there were snakes too, just from the water. You can tell there were snakes. And you can kind of see the heads poking out too.
Alright, all you bloodthirsty lunatics. Put your freaky little hands together.
Again, I hate to hear about your cat, my friend. It's very hard to lose a pet, I can tell you. It's really hard to lose a pet. So I definitely understand. Especially when you're so attached to it and had it for a long time.
Stay away from the man. Don't like death metal.
I mean, I had two cats, and when I was, or the first two cats I had, one just got died due to, well, age, and then the other one just flopped over and it just fell backwards, and I don't know what happened to it. And I saw it happen too. One of them ran away, never came back, and I got two more cats now. Well, now I got four. Sorry, I got four cats now. I got lots of cats in total. I have lots of cats in total, counting the ones that I used to have, which is crazy. And cats are my favorite pets. It's funny how I used to be scared of dogs and now I'm not. I don't know why. I used to be scared of, so terrified of dogs. I guess it's because they run up to you. I guess that's why I was scared of them. I guess that's why I was scared of dogs, because they can run up to you, and I guess that just scared me. But again, cats are definitely one of my favorite animals, along with giraffes, of course. Giraffes, obviously. My cat had a stomach thing, and it was too late to save him, so my cat had to be put down. That's so. I really hate to hear that. I'm so sorry. I know you really cared for your cat. Again, like I said, losing pets is not an easy thing. It's very hard when you lose a pet. I really cared for my cat, and it really taught me when he had to be put down. Mm. I'm really sorry to hear about that. And that's why I keep my cats inside. Which did you ever keep your cat inside or outside? My cats, well, the ones I have now, I keep inside. Well, the other ones I had, I kept inside too. Except one of my other ones that ran away, which somehow got outside. Don't know how. But that's why I keep them inside, because definitely they could go out in the middle of the road, right? That's the fear. That's the fear that you would have a big fear of with your pets, is especially if they're outside pets, them going out to the middle of the road. Because it's no matter if cars are not coming, no matter if there's no cars coming, it's still dangerous. Because they don't know what's coming. They don't know what's coming. Especially going into that road. I mean, I can't tell you how many animals I've seen laying in the middle of the either in the middle of the road or on the side of the road dead. I see a lot when I go into town, just driving around. I see animals. It's just sad to see. Even squirrels, even to see squirrels laying in the middle of the road or on the side, just has to hurt you, don't it? But that's what you see a lot of, or that's what I see a lot of whenever I go into town. I just see a lot of that stuff, and it's just sad to see. Even though when you see animals that aren't even your pets, it still hurts to see. I guess the only other cat that I knew that was inside, or an inside cat, that wasn't mine was my ex's cat. I mean, it was both an inside and outside cat, but it seemed like it did not like me. My ex-girlfriend's cat, it always gave me kind of a look for some reason. It gave me a look, like, why are you here? Looking at me like, why am I was there? It was a pretty cat, too. It was a pretty black cat, too. But it always gave me a look whenever it saw me. It just always gave me a look. But that's the other cat I could really think of that I know inside. I know my aunt used to have a cat, which I remember, called Ugly, which it had one eye. Well, technically it was my uncle's cat, but yeah, it was a cat. I'm pretty sure outside. I can't really remember because I was little. I was little back then, but I know it was called Ugly. The cat was called Ugly, and it had one eye. Can't exactly remember what happened to its eye, but that's all I can remember. That's really all I can remember about that, but I barely remember it, I can tell you. There's definitely some pets that it's definitely easy to forget when you grow up, especially when you were little. But yeah, those are at least some cats I could think of that I knew that were, I guess, inside and outside cats that I know of and that I at least can remember. There's probably lots of other cats I know that I don't really remember at this point because, again, it was probably when I was very little. And some stuff when I was little, I don't remember. do you think it's possible to beat the SpongeBob SquarePants movie video game without upgrading any of SpongeBob or Patrick's skills? I don't know. I mean, say maybe, but at the same time, I'm not too sure, actually. I'm not actually too sure if you... I mean, you probably could, right? You probably could. Because you have the abilities already. You have the abilities, but it may be possible. Who knows?
Hang on, guys, I'm coming.
I think it could be possible. At least I haven't seen any other people playing the game never did it. Tried seeing if they can beat it without upgrading. I've seen people do skips, of course. People doing skips I've seen on the SpongeBob video game, or movie video game. Now, I never really tried myself. I never tried those myself. And mainly because I was never good at the movie video game, the SpongeBob movie video game. I was never good at. For once, one of this, maybe the only SpongeBob game that I was never good at. Surprisingly. Very surprising. At least that's the only one I can think of. Light Pro Pants I was pretty okay with. I was pretty good at. Truth or Square, I barely played any of that. SpongeBob Hero Pants, I never played. Plankton's Robotic Revenge, I regret getting. Yeah, the only SpongeBob game I regret getting was Plankton's Robotic Revenge. That's the only SpongeBob game that, and I guess really the only game that I can think of that I regret that I got. And just because of how bad that game was, in my opinion. Yeah, saying, me calling it one of the SpongeBob games bad, it just wasn't good. Plankton's Robotic Revenge wasn't that great.
Thank you so much.
It just wasn't really.
But you're different.
Hopefully Cosmic Psych will be good. I'm really hoping it will be good.
It's good to see you guys.
Hero Pants, a lot of people forget about that.
Your universe too, huh?
Hi, Sparrow Jam.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't see your comment earlier before you deleted it.
What did we like die or something? What? No.
Sorry, I didn't see it before. But welcome, Sparrow. So I didn't notice it before.
A bunch of evil scientists attempting.
How are you doing today?
Huh. So, what you're collecting? Crystals, gems, masks. Ooh, fun.
Nice. I would try to make it possible, but I don't have the game
Sorry, I fly solo.
to find out. I probably could, but again, I'm not good at the movie game.
I already have.
Oh yeah. Speaking of Spyro in this, or here. Speaking of Spyro here, I still need to check out your dream creation, your dream cutscene that you made. I definitely still need to check that out. Yeah, again, I never played Hero Pants. I never played it. I mean, I've seen videos on it, but I don't know if I would play it. I don't know if I would even play Hero Pants. Really, because I don't know if it's good, right? Really, because I don't know if that game is good, really, you know? Unlike Plankton's Robotic Revenge, which even the voice actors, Tom Kenny, said that he did not like. I saw, at least that's what I remember, Tom Kenny saying that it was painful with it too, working on that game, being part of it. The SpongeBob voice actor said it was painful being a part of the Plankton's Robotic Revenge on an interview that they had a long time ago when they were voice acting.
Okay, this place rules.
Which you know a game would have to be bad if the voice actors themselves say it's bad. Right, you would know it. You know it would. The game would be very bad if the voice actors said that it was very bad, which Tom Kenny did say it was bad. And also, just from a top list, top whichever number, SpongeBob worst to best SpongeBob games, mostly Robotic Revenge is number one of most when it comes to worst to best SpongeBob games. That I see list of people's best to worst. It's always mostly Robotic Revenge that is the number one worst game in their list. I just felt they needed way more time to work on that game when they were working on it. I felt like they needed more time that they had when they were making it. I just felt like it just really needed more time. And maybe it would have been good if they worked on it more. And maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me, and maybe y'all like Robotic Revenge. Which that's definitely alright. It's just, to me, I didn't really like that game.
Whoa, that's chainsaw.
You need a 360 to play it. I used to play it on the 360. That's when I got the game, on the 360. Oh, you mean a Hero Pen? Or you mean Hero Pen? Yeah, I had a 360, or I think I still do. I just never play it anymore. I'm now officially PlayStation player. I used to be both, but now I am PlayStation all the way. I don't even play Xbox games anymore. I used to, but now I don't. I play Nintendo Switch games and PlayStation games now. And mobile games, obviously, like Crash on the Run. Crazy morning, the power was going out and back on all morning. Oh, that's not good. That's not good to hear. I hate it when the power does that. It's really awkward because it just, for some reason, does it. Like, out of nowhere. When you're wondering, like, wait, what? Why did it just, like, it just, don't you hate it when that happens? Like, it's just all of a sudden. It's just all of a sudden for some reason. Like, it just, you don't ever expect it. Wait, why am I doing that if there's no green gem there? I don't know why I was doing that. There you go. Wait, what? Wait, what? I'm sorry. Exactly where did I miss those crates? I could have sworn I got in all those crates. I could have sworn I got... Oh. Ugh. I could have sworn I got in all of them. I could not have think of any place where I thought I could have missed any. I'm sorry, what'd you say before that happened? Do you know that Goopy Goober token in the I'm Ready level, the one where you're supposed to towards an enemy at toss an enemy at 4 buttons? Well, the speedrunners found a way to get that token without the throw move. I never seen that actually. I always thought it was impossible. I thought you weren't able to go past that point without the throw move. When you see speed runs, you would get very surprised and not even know that was possible. That's the thing about speed runs, that a lot of us know. When you watch a speed run, people speed running a game, and you're like very confused of the stuff that you didn't know that was possible. Like, it's crazy. Especially 100% runs. It's crazy.
Okay, this place rules.
But I actually didn't know about that. I did not know about that. Mainly because the speedrunners I watch don't do that trick. They actually go back when they have enough Goofy Goober tokens to earn the ability and then go back. At least some speedrunners I've seen. So that's pretty interesting that you can actually do that. It's a really hard move to do because Patrick can't do attack in the air. I can understand how it's hard, and again, speed runs. Again, about speed runs, they take lots of practice, right? They take lots of practice. They have to take lots of practice to get right, don't they?
Okay, this place.
That's the thing about speed runs, like any speed runs. Any percent, 100%, again, any speed runs. They take lots of practice. They have to take a lot of practice, a lot of attempts of the speed runs before they officially get it right. Like, I can't do any of that, right? I don't think I would not be able to do anything like that. Be that good of a speedrunner like that. But who knows? Maybe I could, but I don't know really any good tricks to actually get through the game faster and quicker for an actual speedrun. What did I just do? I did not. I did not mean to break that crate. Now thinking about it, did I? I think I forgot the hidden. Wait, did I get? No. I think that crate up. That was. I was supposed to jump up there. I think I've missed. I'm pretty sure I did. I guess I did. I think so. I'll send you a speed run of the SpongeBob movie game on where they do the trick. Thank you. I would really appreciate that because I need to see how they do that. I would like to see how they do it.
Okay, this place.
I mean, I'm gonna say I would not be able to do the trick. I probably would not be able to do it. I would probably not be able to do that trick. Future Spyro. So Coco, it's okay too. I'm so glad. Hopefully you're enjoying. Oh, hang on. Hair in my mouth. Hopefully you're enjoying this week's edition of Pizza Thursday so far. Even if this week's edition feels a little weird because of me going out to 8 on Pizza Thursday that I'm not used to. I wouldn't be surprised if those crates were the ones I've missed. But I think y'all will love the style of the October CTR Pizza Thursdays. I think y'all would definitely love.
Whoa, that chainsaw.
Yeah, it's just definitely this week's edition feels a little weird. Just how things are getting changed up on how I'm getting it tonight. Teacher minions, the Bandicoots are inside. Start the room. You know what I actually want to tell y'all? If y'all weren't in the stream when we were doing Medieval, talking about should we be worried about Hotel Transylvania 4, somebody, a subscriber actually told me that I sound like Drac. I was actually impressed that they actually thought I sound like Drac from Hotel Transylvania. I was actually quite impressed that they actually thought. Oh wait, can I go back? I actually think I know what crates I was missing. I think I actually know what crates I was missing. I don't know why I didn't go over here. But I was impressed. I can't remember his name, sadly, but he told me that I sound like Drac from Hotel Transylvania. Was I never knew I sound like it a little bit. But I was impressed. I was impressed that he thought I sound like Drac. I just definitely wanted to mention that because I thought it was pretty cool. And something I never knew myself. I never known myself. Run, 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 run. But how do y'all think about that? How do y'all think about how the certain subscriber that again I sadly cannot remember his name, but thought and kind of heard Drac in my voice. That's actually quite impressive. Okay, we should be able to get it this time. We should be able to get it this time. There we go. I just, for some reason, missed the crates that were not that hard to get to. Alright, much better. Much better. Thank you. Thank you for sending the link, my friend. I'll definitely have to check it out. I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. Let's do some of the flashback types that we got. I love the flashback types. Oh yes, the crates are meant to be broken. They weren't terrible barriers. Oh, son. I mean, they can be challenging, but in a good way. They're a good challenge. The flashback types can be a good challenge. That's why I love them, because they're really not too hard, not too easy. They're just the right difficulty. At least I find it. I just find it the right difficulty. Especially the very last one, the gauntlet is genius. It's genius. The gauntlet is just genius. Oh man, that flashback type. Toys for Bob really thought of their himself there. Here you go. Do y'all like doing the flashback tapes? I definitely want to know. Do y'all like doing the flashback tapes in Crash 4? It's definitely all right if y'all don't. I just definitely want to know how y'all think about the flashback tapes. And also, another reason why I like the flashback tapes is due to the backstory of Crash and Coco and their development when they were being worked on in Cortex's test chambers.
Bandicoot 5 was a success. You survived my trials of wit and strength.
Be promoted to general of my army.
You mean your brainwashing master?
Tomato, potato.
You mean your brainwashing master?
I don't know why. I sound like embryo. My voice sounds like embryo whenever I do that impression. I just sound like Embryo a little bit. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm the only one that noticed that I kind of sound like Embryo. Testing, testing, 1, 2, test. Hello, feeble subject. It is I, Dr. Nitrous Brio, your future master. Foolish Cortex doesn't know that we're plotting up against him right underneath his nose.
That's where you come in.
Master, please. Master, please. Please, I just don't want to. I just want to stop scraping Bandicoot guts off the floor anymore. I just want to stop scraping Bandicoot guts off the floor anymore. Now this one can definitely be tricky, especially at the end bit. But again, the guy who did Chick Gizzard Lips did a fantastic job with Brio in this game. He did a great job as Embryo. Probably one of my favorite Embryo voice actors. There we go. Just got to get it perfect. You just got to find that perfect time to jump on the crate. Yeah, I definitely understand, my friend. They can definitely be a nightmare. But it's definitely something they added that you don't have to do, right? Another challenge. They're just there if you a real good challenge. And of course, for going for 100%. Or 106%, I should say. Do I like doing flashback levels in Cortex's test chamber? No way. Those challenges are hard, in my opinion. No offense. I definitely understand. Again, the flashback tapes aren't for anyone, or ain't for everyone, and that's totally all right. Again, Toys for Bob just added them just for another layer of challenge, an extra layer of challenge, and well, just in case if you want to hear about the backstories of Crass and Coco in his testing chambers. Now, some of them I find very difficult, but most of them I don't find too difficult. Like I said earlier, the gauntlet I find very difficult. Probably my least favorite one. Probably my most least favorite flashback tape is the gauntlet. The last flashback tape, and of course Coco's last flashback level. But I do love knowing that Crass's shorts that he wears is actually Cortex's old shorts, and the overalls that Coco wears is actually Embryo's old overalls that his mother made him. And that the missile in Engine's head, Engine never noticed in the interview of one of the flashback tapes. Engine never knew when, of course, Cortex was interviewing Engine for the job. So Engine never knew that there was a rocket in his head. never in Jin's life that he knew that there was a rocket in his head. That Cortex thought it was an experiment gone wrong. And he said, "What rocket?" Yeah. And Jin never knew in his life that he had a rocket in his head. That has to be pretty scary. Knowing that there ain't just a rocket that was launched into the side of your head. And probably something also that in the flashback tape that we probably did not need to know about Jin and his backstory of him using fossil fuel as blood and not actual blood, which is very interesting. That Jin, it uses fossil fuel as blood, which definitely very weird, and again something that was probably not needed to know in the flashback tape. I can't exactly remember what flashback tape it was, but he does say it. And he said to Coco that she said replace hers with fossil fuel like Jin did. Like, doesn't that seem crazy? Again, something that I don't think nobody definitely wanted to know about Jin having fossil fuel as it. But hey, at least we know now. At least we now know. That's how Jin runs. I mean, he is half cyborg and half human. So I guess he's off the hook, I guess. There's the new missions today on Cross on the Run, and I was just trying to get some more trophies from it right quick. There we go. Just trying to collect some trophies because I forgot they refilled or restocked with the missions. Because I can't believe Nasty came back. Nasty Nork has to return. I mean, he did say he escaped, right? He did say that he escaped when Dark Spiral was captured and took him back to his dimension, but Nasty escaped. So no reason Nasty Nork came back. Which I was not surprised that, or I was kind of surprised that he did return in this season. 3 seasons later, Nasty Nork came back. I was quite surprised. Were y'all surprised with Nasty Nork coming back in this season? On yesterday's seasonal gang. Again, I did it a day late. Yesterday's seasonal gang, just a day late. But see, I still find it interesting that Nasty Nork managed to come back. And I want to ask y'all something too. How do y'all think about time trials in Crash? I love the time trials, in my opinion. Especially Crash 4's time trials, having to get all platinum relics only. having to get all platinum relics only. No gold, no sapphire. Just platinum. How do y'all think about that? Again, I just love how you have to get only platinum in Crash 4. Unlike on previous games where it doesn't matter if you get gold and platinum. But in Crash 4, you can only need to get platinum. I mean, the developer times don't matter. The developer relics don't matter. Right, they don't matter. But mostly just platinum counts of 106% completion. But again, most of the platinum relics aren't that bad. Like Cortex Castle. Cortex Castle is not bad. The hardest level in the game ain't that bad of the relic. It ain't that bad on the time trials, in my opinion. I mean, I can get the developer time on it first try. But of course, that's just me. Right, that's probably just me, too. I did not mean to spend that Wampa on crate. Thankfully, I haven't got it yet on this attempt, the second attempt. There we go. Made it one piece through that madness. Boss fight, or mini boss. Don't worry, Akano, we're coming for you. One more hit to do the trick. Got him. Or got her. All right, Akano, we're here. We're here for you, man.
Akano, old dark matter himself. A careful, Crash, and he's heavier than I. Oh, good. You're awake. All right, 2 masks down, 2 to go. Feeling a little less panicked. I wasn't a 10 before. Now I'm at a solid, let's say, 9.78. Oh yeah, these bandicoots are here to help.
Bandicoot. Follow.
Short and to the point. Love this guy. Love Lenny Lowly in this game. Love Lenny Lowly. Or I love Invader Zim in this game, and Lonnie Lowly, aka Invader Zim. Lonnie Lowly, aka Invader Zim in this game. He's so funny in this game. Who would have thought Invader Zim as a mask is so amazing? Future Spyro, now that I think about it, I did kill Bianca and Hunter back in the past. I wonder if they're back alive when the curse was broken. Future Laura, I would believe so, Spyro. Definitely would have seemed so, Spyro.
So where's the next mask? Not here. If these chuckle nuts weren't punching holes in reality, we could open our own rifts. For now, we're stuck taking the long route. But I sense another rift around here somewhere.
Invader Zim getting scared at Embryo.
I have a fun little game for you to play. I've got a reward for the clever Bandicoot who can reach my testing grounds. But we'll have to keep my protected diabolical creations along the way.
Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta use the restroom right quick. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, I'm not. It's just pretty weird today on this week's edition. I mean, not on the stream, but just this week, Thursday. Having stuff of the eating it change. Oh, it's been a while. What you up to? Because I'm definitely not used to that with the change on this special occasion. If I could call it a special occasion, I should say. Flashback tape. This especially more quite peaceful when I arrived. Murderous effects on the inhabitants. To test you with. But yeah, definitely a change that never really happened before, I should say. Especially ones I'm not used to. Give me that golden wampa.
That's what I've always liked about you. So dedicated to science. I'd like to lean into you. I'm willing to cooperate with even a simple.
Exactly. test. Oh, oh, I'm so glad I caught myself there.
I wish I could be back to resort to live tests for my experiments, but you know, I'm late today. Superpower potions,
Marsupial, I mean, other animals. Now that our friends are back, you won't be alone ever again, Future Sparrow. I would pull her and say, hug him back, Future Sparrow. That's good to know. Only thing that feels different today of this week's edition, of course, again, not on the stream, but mainly just going to actually eat somewhere that I'm not used to. That maybe just feels different today. Maybe that's just me. But it kind of feels funny too. It kind of feels awkward. But is awkward the right word to say there? I don't know. It feels funny, I guess I could say. It feels kind of weird. Yeah, I guess I could say it's kind of weird. Doing it like that. Doing it like that, I guess. I guess you're the only one here, right, Spyro? Not too sure where everybody else went. I just noticed. You're the only one here. That's what I just noticed either way. All right. Give it a spin. Complete. And I guess it's kind of weird too, also because since I'm actually going out to actually eat for Pizza Thursday, I guess I don't have to decide of. It feels weird because I don't have to decide of which place I would like, which just feels weird too. Feels out of place. You know, that's how it normally is. Wampa something test. Sorry, but I'm pretty sure this is the one where Cortex says that he's allergic or he has allergies to Wampa fruit, which is it's pretty funny because when you're playing as Cortex, well, he collects Wampa, or he collects Wampa fruit when you're playing as Cortex.
To respond favorably to Wampa after rejecting all other food. Adrian, bring me a Wampa fruit. The Bandicoot's obsession with them is giving me a.
But Master, your allergies.
Your allergy.
Oh, it's fine. You can clean it.
Clean it.
Oh. I love how this one plays the Wampa Island music on press 1. There we go.
You had help, didn't you?
Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Be honest. Since when did Cortex want people to be honest, right? Since when did Cortex expect people to be honest with him? That's what I wonder. Like, when did he think that? Great. A classic design. Got the idea from cartoons. I just love how he says that he got the idea of TNT from cartoons. I don't know how you get through it like this. Yeah, things like this. Yeah. There you go. And it can be a little awkward doing it like that. Ooh. Thought something was going to happen there. Oh, that was bright.
The last subject, the increasing thickness of the Bandicoot skull seems to be paying off.
I actually didn't need that other bouncing crate. Wombat skulls shatter like snow globes. Bang. Marvelous. Bravo. 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 Excellent performance, Cross. An excellent performance. And maybe that's why today is feeling a little slow to me. Maybe that's another reason. I just thought of. At least that's just thought of, because normally it would feel like it would be 4 already. Getting ready to go out the door and help with the pizza to bring it in, or so. At least close to the time with that. And speaking of it too, how did y'all think about the origin story that I brought y'all? The video of the origin story on Pizza Thursday. What do y'all think about it? It's great, ain't it?
Minus the kaiju.
That origin story. And that's why I always love getting pizza and bringing it home. I've always been used to is having it brought to the house and there after every Thursday, which I always love doing. That's why I love having pizza on Thursday, and that's why we have a series of Pizza Thursday. Wait, which ain't that something? And I'm definitely so happy, so glad I was able to share this story with y'all. Finally shared the origin story of how it all started. And that's why I always love having pizza getting brought to my house and having it on Thursdays. And that is what's so great about Thursdays. Getting to sit back at the house and enjoying some amazing pizza after a real great Thursday. Which, again, what do y'all think about it? What did y'all think about the origin story? Did y'all think that was absolutely great? I'd love to know. A lot of y'all I've seen in the comments of that really love this origin story.
That's what I've always liked about you.
And I'm so happy to hear. I'm so happy y'all love the origin of it. Oh, I thought I was going to die there. But no. Thank goodness. You know, omelets, superpower, potions, marsupial. I mean, other animals. I mean, other animals. Now, I have already got the plan of the Pizza Thursday card of Nitro Fueled of next year. The card that we're going to be using for the Pizza Thursday of CTR next year. Of the car that will be. You know how we did with the card that had the nuclear pizza decal from last year, and we got the champion card with the Gasmoxia Grand Prix decal as this year's. Well, y'all are gonna love what I have planned for the card design for Pizza Thursday of 2022, which y'all really love. Y'all are gonna love that design. I know y'all are gonna like that design. And the cart that I thought of, that I came up with. Which I did show a sneak peek on my Discord. I did show a picture on my Discord. Yeah. It makes sense, doesn't it? And again, that's why Thursdays are my favorite day of every week. My favorite day of every week. That's why I love Thursday. It's definitely my favorite day of every week. Knowing that on Thursdays we get to have some really great pizza at home. Which that's what I always love about Pizza Thursday. Just can't believe we're already on the 7th. How are we on the 7th of October? How are we on the 7th of October? This month better not go fast. Like it always, or it seems to already be going fast. This month is already going fast. Why? Why is this month already going fast? It's already the 7th. It's already the 7th. Why? Pick a birthday card and sign them. I mean, you can at least pay half. What about jumping you do? Perhaps I don't have the right body for it. Yet. I decided we're gonna get the box or all the crates first, and all the other gems first, and then we'll go back to get the blue gem. Save the blue gem for last. I decided. So once we get the perfect relic, we'll go back and get that. And we'll go ahead and get the flashback tape too. Spyro, still can't believe I turned dark those parts, those 3 rounds. Laura, don't worry, Spyro. We're still here. That's right. We're still here. And again, Spyro couldn't control himself. Spyro couldn't control it. He couldn't control himself. So it wasn't his fault. It wasn't Spyro's fault.
And then I realized,
oh, that's right. But you just gotta feel bad for Brio. Again, you always have to feel bad for Brio. You just gotta feel so bad for the guy. His only friends that he considers is Crash and Coco. But you just gotta feel so bad for him. He only finds Crash and Coco his only friends. And Brio's only friends that he has. It's just so sad to think about. Those crates are so well hidden. Like I'm telling you, those crates are so well hidden. Did it. Here we go. We've done it. All right, let's go get that blue gem. Let's go and get that blue gem. And you know what's crazy too? Next week is Minecraft Live. Next week is Minecraft Live. That is crazy. All right. That sounds good, my friend. I gotta be careful not to break any crates.
just like the old days, working together forcing us to pick out our
birthday cards and sign them. At least pay half. Or else I don't have the right body for it. Yet. I just love how he says "yeah" at the end. This is tricky. If you're not careful, that part can be tricky. For sure, it could be tricky. This part too, with those TNTs.
Sometimes I think you're my only friend.
Then I realize, oh, what's that? Thankfully, we could just use the bonus round as a checkpoint. So grateful we could just use it as a checkpoint. And I'm pretty good at getting the blue gem in this level. I'm pretty good at it. I can just tell you that. I'm pretty good at it. There we go. Blue gem hours. Level done. Off balance. Let's go. Off balance. Which I do kind of feel off balance this week's edition. Like I said. Probably because of how it's changing things up a little tonight. Again, that I'm not quite used to doing. I'm not quite used to doing on these special occasions. But hey, any guesses on your reward? I'll give you a hint. It's something you had before. And it's actually gonna feel weird not eating in my pajamas like I usually do too. It's gonna be weird too. Because normally I just get comfy in my pajamas when I eat it, but this time I'm not gonna be in my pajamas. This is also gonna be a plus or bonus. That's also going to be the bonus weird thing. Everything just feels weird today. Of how it normally goes. This level's not too hard. I don't find this level being too hard. Does anybody do like me on Thursdays? Well, of course not on Thursdays, but just get comfy in your pajamas that I love doing on Thursday and eating pizza. That's definitely that's what I love as well. Just getting comfy and pajamas and just makes it feel so special. I guess I could say special. Dang it, hit that nitro. I don't know why I spun that nitro. Off Balance is my first least favorite level of Crash Bandicoot 4. It's About Time because it's very hard to cross there. I can agree with you. I can agree with you on that. I do got the developer relic in this level though. On my first save file, I got the developer relic, and on my Switch edition, I got the developer relic. The Toys for Bob relic I managed to get too. Oh, those dragons knock us back. Especially this part can be tricky. This part can definitely be tricky to get across. Well, that I just managed to do it no problem, but sometimes it can be tricky. But yeah, I don't mind Off Balance. I don't mind Off Balance. Ouch. Ouch. Got set on fire and lost Aku. Well, hey, I got another one. Now this part, it can be really tricky. This part can be really tricky, I can tell you. The end bit of this level, where you keep having to face it slowly. Now that can be difficult. That can definitely be difficult. Especially right here, this metal crate that you have to smash at the right timing and face it like that. You got to do it just like that. Yes, hurry! Your reward is just up ahead. My reward is... I'm going to be having a reward tonight. That's what the special pizza on Thursdays is a great reward, I could call it. But this week's Pizza Thursday reward is a little different, I should say. A little different for me. Feels a little different for me, and not as I used to different, I can feel, I should say. All right, and Brio. Who's ready for Brio? And Brio. That's more like it. Now, which way's me, Dinah? Oh, not yet. Not that level yet. Not that level yet. We gotta fight Brio. All right, Brio. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Give me your worst, Brio. Give me your worst. Let's do it. Give me your reward.
Oh, good! You've arrived! And now for your reward!
Give me the reward, Brio.
Good while I test this. Hold still!
Hold still. For science. In the face.
Just need to know if this is legal.
Gotta make sure that is legal.
Why, my gelatinous fiddlesticks!
My gelatinous fiddlesticks. Wow.
Enjoy your trip. This one has extra botulinum.
Never thought you cared, Brio. Yes.
Who's
Your way to victory.
Why?
Why don't people take me
Why
seriously?
don't people take me seriously?
I love this embryo boss fight. I mean, sure, it's similar to the first game, but the part I love is with Akunawa. I mean, Akano, sorry. Akano. That's what I love about this boss fight, is the Akano part. Having to hit embryo with Akano when he's dizzy. Like right here. Hitting him off the edge. Got you, Brio. Gotcha. All right. Bye, Brio. See ya, Brio. Hasta la vista, Brio.
Oh. And now, for
Our final test. Taste my reptilian wrath. My quip.
Let's get out of here.
I just love how Crash just takes that. Who knows how dangerous egg embryo gives birth to? Wait. Embryo gives birth. Embryo gave birth. That's what makes it even more weirder. Embryo gave birth of an egg. Embryo gave birth to a little egg. Maybe that's why Coco is disgusted too. Maybe that's why Coco's disgusted. Because embryo gave birth. I always find that pretty funny when he just hatches that egg. When he just gives birth to that egg that Crash takes. And Crash just takes it. And Coco is just very scared and really disgusted. Like, oh yeah, yesterday was the first 1.18 Part 2 of Case and Cliffs beta. Well, today has a new 1.18 Part 2 of Case and Cliffs snapshot that was released today. If anybody didn't know that, there's a new snapshot today. A new 1.18 snapshot. Now this is a place where to have pizza at, or to celebrate at. But since today's this week's edition is getting changed a little bit, it kind of feels a little weird. But this level's perfect for that, for a Pizza Thursday celebration. Whoa, 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 whoa. I love off bait. I just love it. I love off bait, this level. I just love this level. So bright. Especially all the Easter eggs that you can find. Even though there's one character I do not know, and that's that red monster. There's a red monster. I have no clue what that red monster is that's also floating with Spyro. Not too sure what that red monster is. But there's like a red monster balloon that I'm not familiar with. I've never seen in anything. But it's like a red monster. Wait, is he related to Gossamer? Is that red monster float related to Gossamer? And by the way, I've heard a rumor about Paramount Plus animation and Nickelodeon movies is in development. A CGI animated movie of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in 2023. I can't wait to see that. Dang, that's going to be the year I will be 20. That's going to be the year I'll be 20 years old. 2023. I'll be 20 years old then. That's crazy. 2023, the same year I will be 20 years old. Or I'll turn 20. Which that's just hard to believe in itself. All right. But that's crazy to hear. So that will come out the same, or at least the same year. Of course, way before December, I can imagine, before I even turn 8 or 20. But in the same year, I will be 20 years old. That's crazy. That's right. I'll be a fully adult. I'll be a fully grown adult in 2023, a young adult like you. Which is crazy because that'll probably be the same year that hopefully Crash 5 comes out. If Crash 5 comes out in 2023, I'll be a fully grown adult when the next mainline game comes out. But that's just hard to believe in itself. Now I'll be almost an adult, and probably when Spyro 4 comes out. So I'll probably be in my 19. I'll probably be 19 years old when Spyro comes out. If he comes out next year. But I think he will. I'm sure Spyro will come next year. So if he comes next year, I'll be 19 in the year that Spyro comes. Let's say Spyro 4 comes out next year. But that's just crazy too. No! Oh, it died. That's sad. That's sad. Oh, I mistimed my jump. I misjumped. I became a young adult by being age 20 in 2014. That's pretty crazy. just thinking about how talking about it, it's just hard to believe that it's only 2 years. It's only 2 years. It's hard to believe that it's 2 years until I would be 20. With us in still 2021, it's 20 or 2 years. It's still 2 years until I'm 20. But that's just hard to believe. I'll probably have a full-on beard then. Who knows? I'll probably have a full-on beard then. But I would like to see what I would look like with a full beard. I'd like to see how I would look. Keep it or not. I don't know if I would keep it, the beard, but I definitely would always like to see what I would look like with a full-on beard. Or a mustache. Either one. I'd like to see what me with a full-grown one. With a full-grown mustache or full-grown beard, or maybe both. Right? People can have both. People can grow both. But just to think how Crash 5 may come out in this year, I'll be 20, is crazy. Like, let's just 3. That's just crazy.